Good morning. How are we doing? Got that low voice in the morning. Low voice. All right. We are. I don't know what we're going to do. But pretty aimless at times. We're going to maybe try to get to 11. Try to get to 11, maybe do some treasure hunting. I think we got an uncommon still, which means we're going to have to make an uncommon excavation kit. I don't know if we have any uncommon tin or ore. Definitely don't have any. No, we have uncommon ash timber because we put it in yesterday. There was also the siege. We had a siege. Yesterday. We're gonna see how that goes. What did I just? What just? Oh, curious. Got fired. That thing's gonna spam until I abandon it. Oh, we got 3 pieces of mail. Maybe we sold some stuff. We'll see. See if we made any money. That was quite the crit right there. So I think we can check the. Well, let's just run to Nuela and we'll come back. This is my favorite grind spot, especially now that we found that Riverlands map recipe. Definitely going to be coming back here for more. Let's see, on our way, if we can figure this out. How did the node war go? Diplomacy. War history. What's doing? I don't know who declared. Well, they declared a siege. So, all right, how do we go into here and actually discover who won the siege last night? This is the mayor's message from yesterday. Get ready for the greatest defense you've ever seen. This was an interesting thing. I'm pretty sure that the siege happened at like 10 p.m. my time, Central Time. Look at that moon. That looks, every once in a while there are just some really game looks really good. But it's unclear as to how they're going to do long-term sieges because this is a single server. This is why single shard server does not work, because this was effectively a North America versus EU node war, and it was like I said, 10 p.m. my time, which meant for the EU folks, because it was NA versus EU, they were having to do this at like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., something like that. Which is not fair, I don't think. So I don't know how they're going to end up doing this long term, but Ashes of Creation, you got some figuring out to do. Then we gotta find, I don't know how you find a record. One. Doesn't tell me. Treasury tells me what I need to pay. New Ayla, war history, not there, because it was a siege, not a war. Apparently it doesn't show you here either. Those are just commissions that are started. I guess we could do commissions too. I don't know. Probably pop over and ask Flanker. Pretty sure Flanker was part of it. I think, maybe. But yeah, Ashes of Creation. Fun time. Fun time. Where am I at? Oh, I'm everywhere. I am everywhere. That's true. Why not work? Why does it say Fatal Exception? Alright, let me get to New Ayla, then I'll try to figure out what the hell is wrong with StreamerBot. We're gonna figure out if we got any money here. Yesterday we logged into 25 silver. Did Dusty win the mayorship? Somebody is impersonating Steven too. Steven Shagrief. That's not cool, man. He's telling people he's logging their names and shit. Probably funny for a minute, but not anymore. He's gonna really freak the fuck some people out, man. Alright. Rob. Oh, oh no, that still says crap. So some of these gathering things also need to be fixed. We have a gathering bonus 1, but it gives us a bonus of 0. This is a crafting rating XP increase of 1. Beneficial, that is. The wizards. Where are our wizards? They are still here. They have moved. All right. These are all bandits. Why are they having bandits in Highwayman Hills? That's a long ways from here. Kind of interesting to have that as a commission for New Ayla. I actually, at this point, hope they leave these guard wizards in, just as they are. Just leave them in. All right. Marketplace items sold. 10 silver. And we're just not making money. Wonder if somebody undercut us again. Oh wait, here's 2 gold. Yeah, 20 flax. All right, there's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. 2 gold is a good deal. All right, so almost 3 gold 50. So that worked out. A little bit cheaper. I think I reduced it from, was it 12, 13 silver per to 10? But at least we're at How the fuck do I have 5 gold? I didn't have we got 3 gold, 3.5 gold out of that. I didn't already have. I don't think I already had over a gold. Oh, did that get snuck in? I'll have to go back and watch. I gave that recipe for the map to Lemon Twist. I hope they did not smuggle in some money for that recipe, because I told them not to. My dumbass just was not paying attention when we traded. All right. We have an uncommon treasure map to go run down. Do we have the materials to make the... What's that line? Oh, for fuck's sake, I left all the copper over there. And our uncommon zinc. Really don't want to have to run all the way to an uncommon ash. Alright, what do we have here? Fucking course. So, we need uncommon copper and zinc. Let's see if we can find some. Uncommon copper. I think when we checked this before, it was only like 8 silver per. I think we can get any cheaper than 8. I only need 1, so 8 might be as low as it gets, though. Baited Riverlands treasure map. So there's always the risk with those. 31 silver. So if you take the flax that we just sold, we had a common Riverlands treasure map that gave us about 4 gold for the stuff. Of course, I think we probably got lucky. But the potential to turn that into more money is there. Oh shit, 4 silver for uncommon, that's cheap. Alright, we might take, oh, there's more 4 silver, alright. 5. What's up, Inky? Been out of touch AOC for a while. When, have you watched Genia 2.5? The hell just happened? A guard just killed a scorpion. Right? I mean, it's, you know, I almost want to buy all 20 of these. The cheapest I've seen that. I wonder what that'd be, what, 80s? Yeah, that's a lot of silver. I don't think I want to get rid of that much silver just yet. It's, you know, I think 2.5 has probably been the roughest it's been, to be blunt. We were probably treasure hunting in the desert. Yeah. I think it has been probably about the roughest it's been. For a few reasons. I already have some made. Or that's... Alright, we'll just take that. I don't have to make it. There's been a series of stuff. What's up, Sticky? Yeah, level cap's still 50, so... What? There's been a lot of stuff, so... A lot of changes that have sort of coincided at the same time to produce, in my opinion, one of the more difficult experiences so far. So going to 2.5, it's 1 mega server. No, it's still 25. Sorry if I misspoke. Um, so it's one mega server at this point, which actually last night was a great example of why that's a problem. So we're a citizen of New Ayla. New Ayla is largely EU, and there was a node siege last night here. I've never noticed these tracks. Not about. And I still don't know who won. But you know, they're supposed to do peak hours, right? And it was, I think the siege was at 10 p.m. my time, which meant the EU folks would be like, what? It was US one. Yeah, I tried to, I was going to try to stream it, but there's no way to do that because I was not a participant, which I hope they change that. I hope they add some sort of like viewer mode or something. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And it was, you know, being 10 p.m. my time, that minute, yeah, it's like 3, 4, 5 a.m. EU time. So like, it doesn't surprise me if NA won. Now they did have 100 people sign up. I can't, this is the other thing on the UI, like I can't find anywhere where it tells me what happened. So, like if I go to diplomacy, you know, it mentions war history, but I don't see anything siege related at all. Yeah, it gets a notification. That's it's a notification every 30 seconds. Doesn't get one for the outcome. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it would have been 5 a.m. for me. Siege timer for you was the main reason why. Exactly. Exactly. Like that is the largest problem right now. Which goes back to like what data are they getting? Like are they getting helpful data or not? Because I don't know. The timing just frankly, even having Central Time at 10 p.m. on a Sunday, which is 11 p.m. Eastern. Of course, that's 8 Pacific, which probably works better for the Pacific folks. But even for the U.S., like your Central and Eastern folks, that's kind of late. Like when they said, you know, peak times, I'm thinking like between, I don't know, 5 and 9 p.m. Or on the weekend, maybe changing that to even earlier, like noon to 10. But no, that did not work. All right, what am I looking for? Excavation kit. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to burn through. Actually, I wonder if I use. I'll still get the outcome I want with just one common versus the rare, or if that automatically brings me down. It's supposed to show me the outcome, right? All right, so it does give me an uncommon. That's good. Lagfest too, huh? That's. Did they have any siege weapons available? That's the biggest problem with this idea of just one global server. I mean, if they had an EU server, it'd be different. But I feel like this 2.5 phase was for dynamic gridding. Yeah, but they don't have dynamic gridding in. All right. You know, we've not actually made any of the other maps, too. Oh, the guard killed. I knew they killed that scorpion. Wonder who ran in here. I really wish I would see someone forget that they'll flag if they loot that. But yeah, dynamic gridding is still, I think, is still a way away. All right, we're gonna put this in our inventory so we can go hunt it here later. And then what do we need for our map? So we have to have the monocles, which we have a fair amount. So we can make the, I don't think we can do the Riverlands ones. I'll have to get that from Lemon Twist whenever they're back on. I don't really think they care that much about EU player base. I mean, I don't want to say I agree with you, but here's a question. Do we burn heroic rubies to turn this into a rare? And see what we get from a rare treasure map? I think we do. Why not, you know? Oh, I got more maps here. I forgot to empty my shit from when we were messing around with Ganondorf yesterday. Oh, we got 2 uncommons. You know, I would wonder. I think right now that the data they're getting, yeah, EU might not be that super important to them. I do think long term, like they're gonna want EU people. They can't keep reducing their player base. Well, I'm that kind of sucks. I'm sorry that I wanted to see EU win. I'll say it, there was some favoritism going on there. All right, let's go put this ruby. Did I have? Okay. Go put these rubies in. Make some powder. Curious as to what they'll show upcoming live stream. Yeah, but they mentioned the pet system specifically, right? Not the actual summoner. I know that's perhaps a narrow distinction, but it is a distinction. Wait, where did we got 5? We don't have 10. Oh, we have heroic. What did I put in here? We have legendary. God damn it! Did I not put this in here? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Just talking and not paying attention. Long term, they can't ignore EU. It has too many customers. Yeah. But even giving priority to EU, or sorry, NA, like that timing was still so weird. Even for NA. You know, like I have to go to the hospital at I go to work at I think I leave here at 6:45 a.m. or something every morning. Somewhere in there, 6:30. The idea of a siege at 10 p.m. that goes a couple hours. Fuck that. All right, now we can make this. All right. I have not actually made maps since they've changed stuff. So let's look. What do we need? Wish I could do an apprentice one. Why is it only sand squall, turquoise? So you're. Oh, that's weird. All right, so I just realized this. So your apprentice treasure maps have to go out to one of these other areas. Your novice stay here. That's how they've changed that. That doesn't really encourage exploring. I guess that also kind of indicates that they're going to keep the levels, like they're going to make it so there's not really a reason for players to go, yeah, lower level players to go outside of Riverlands. I don't think it's very cool. All right, Mystic Lens. Where do I get a Mystic Lens from? How do I make that? I've not done any of this since they changed all this. Irritates the shit out of me that they changed this, but whatever. All right, let me see what's going on with. StreamerBot. StreamerBot crashed. Well, I hope when they talk about the pets, it's not just like art again. What the fuck's going on here? All right, now we're working. But Inqui, there's also been some other stuff that's happened. So some pretty big design changes in their decision making. So they have drastically reduced item drops from, or equipment drops from monsters, like drastically reduced, to where really the only logical way you're going to get gear is through crafting. At the same time, they increased the material costs to harvest and craft. At the same time that they made players only really able to use crafted gear, they made it harder to craft the gear. So there's been some interesting design choices. So now you have players that have rushed to level 25 but didn't have gear because they got, you got to wait on the node growth, and you got to wait on your workbenches to come online. Then they also made changes to some of the spawning of materials as well. So it's really hard to find. We've not seen any. So I started. Is this our third week back? Fourth week back? Third or fourth week back, and we've not seen a single copper node. Not one. That entire time. Not a single one. Now we have seen a lot of 10 and some rubies. So all of those changes sort of happened. I'm sure they have long-term reasoning for their changes, but you put that all in at the same time, and it's just been sort of. And you only can go to level 25. I don't know. I actually think it's not a bad thing, because it's really highlighted the problems they're going to have with timing all of these systems to work in a way that makes sense. Because even when they have 50 levels, I mean, you're going to get people that get to level 50 in like, I don't know, like a week. And something like that. And if you're not going to be able to craft level 50 gear for like a month, 2 months, there's just a big mismatch. So I think it's been nice in highlighting some of those issues, but it's made playing the game not super exciting. And then at the same time, for some reason, I don't know why it's just started now, because it's been possible the entire time. For some reason, just now, there's been tons of RMTing and hacking, a lot of speed hacks, a lot of flying combat hacks. So it's just been an interesting mix. Squid, what's up? The issue is grinding will always be better unless you completely gut resources. Yeah, no, grinding is the way to go. Yeah, I don't think you can make crafting grindy but also require high amounts of materials. I don't think those two things match. am I not able to make this? I don't know where you get. What was it we needed? People who don't have time to grind will buy new gear. Yeah, but well, true. But we were also kind of talking just the timing of getting gear. Because if you have all your sweats that are level 50 and it's going to take a month for them to get gear, because it just takes that long to go through the whole node leveling process and crafting bench process, how long do they really stick around? Do I actually have to get this as a recipe? Mystic Lens? Does it exist as a recipe the same way that the Riverlands map does? All right, let's go to Ash's Codex. Anybody know the answer to that? Some kind of gating with node level. We've not done treasure mapping since they've made some of these changes. So the Mystic Lens, is that something that I can craft at any bench? Or is that something that I need a recipe? Oh shit, looks like I need a recipe maybe? All right. Arcane Engineering. So I don't have. Yeah. So I need the recipe. God damn it. See, this is this. I hate that they made these changes. Treasure map hunting. Treasure hunting was like one of the more fun tasks I think that I've had in this game. And the fact that they've changed it, the map portion, that you have to have. So there's a Riverlands restored recipe, and then also I guess this Mystic Lens thing. No, I dislike that they've made it much more difficult to get treasure map, because they've also reduced the drop rate. So I have to find the recipes, but and that's going to require magic powder, copper fragments, salt sand. So it's going to take copper fragments still. Let's see, crushed. Well, that I get it. I understand they probably wanted to reduce the overall material drop into the world, but I wish they would have. Damn, 2 gold just to buy it. Wait, is there no recipe? I wish they would have just reduced the items that you get out of the treasure maps rather than so I have to just either get a recipe to drop or find a recipe to buy somewhere. What it seems to be. I wish they would have just reduced the number of the amount of stuff found in the treasure chest, rather than actually making it harder to do treasure maps. Because I think the treasure maps were the most fun part for me, and now it's like harder to do. Oh, that's right, crushes the material. Let me go back. All right, items. Nothing. No mystics. Of course, we are in New Ayla, which tends to not have a lot. So let's do this. We have our treasure map and we have our excavation kit. Let's just put up most of our other stuff for now. And go try to we'll see where that map sends us, and then we'll see if we can't hit up some nodes to find a recipe or something somewhere. Yeah, to me, it feels like they've taken the fun out of treasure maps. Oh, that might sound extreme, but I don't know why they made it harder. Anyways. All right, we're gonna put up all of our stuff because there's a high chance we will die. Yeah, I think we have green. Yeah, here. So we did just make that. So we're gonna do that and see what we get. Oh, it looks like I have like those. If those numbers are accurate, how much were those again for the monocles? Let's search by item. One gold. I mean, we got like 13 gold worth of monocles. What's up, Wednesday? How are you doing? I've not said hello in a while. January to be exact. We took some break. We took some time off. Oh, Cruda. Why a different name? Want to join a guild? No, I appreciate it, but no, thank you. We trying to take the solo all the way. I feel bad joining a guild right now because I don't know. I don't want to be Can I not bow, wave? What are some of the anyways? That is the challenge. Why'd you change your name? Oh, one's YouTube, one's Twitch. Gotcha. Why are you on YouTube? Get rid of the ads? Oh, I feel bad because I don't stream, or I don't play much. I only play when I stream, so being a drain on guild resources when I don't really contribute anything. Oh, damn, did I already have my horse summoned? Multiple steps with different mechanics and flavor. That happened with Genesis. You know, I was in Genesis and they were really cool. But I felt like I kept taking from them and I really wasn't providing them anything. Oh. You know, what is this? I like your name, by the way. Happy Hero. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. That'll be good when we go to the goblins. Oh, you just watch other crap and saw me on. Has been since January, but I took about 8 weeks off. Something like that. Yeah, I like your name. I might join you. Maybe. Here, friend. Can I friend you? Yeah, I took like 8 weeks off, something like that, 8-9 weeks. My daughter had soccer season, so, and that's on weekends. So we took some time off. So you didn't miss much. All right, let's do our treasure map. Where do we gotta go? We got 6 hours. All right, so it's gonna put us. Oh damn, Citadel, huh? All right. At least we won't be that far from Winstead. We can see, or maybe we go up to Halcyon first. Although Winstead's probably gonna have more of a Well, I might take you up on that. Happy. All right, so we're going to... Winstead would probably have the most in the auction house, wouldn't it? Like Winstead or Mirrorleft, those are probably the more popular. I know when we were at Winstead yesterday, there were a ton of people there. So maybe that's the best chance at finding the recipe. I wonder where it drops, like what levels. Because we got that Riverlands map recipe to drop yesterday. Gave it to Lemon Twist. Didn't even see that son of a... You know, I'm curious about the color in the sky. Like, what is need some lore. Why is it pink? Do they have auroras like we have? Fingers crossed, we're gonna go get something rare out of this treasure map. What am I stuck on? Weird. Hopefully we'll see some copper as well. Yeah, I wonder if that's what it is. Happy. I'm ready for them to also start putting some lore into the game, because right now it's sort of, I don't know, it feels bland. I'm also curious as to why these bridges are broken on the map, but they're not actually broken. Anyone could ever explain that. We're gonna go this way, which is the less safe way, and hopefully not die. How you been, Kruda? Bridges might be breakable. Yeah, that would make sense. I feel like they've had some issues with roads and stuff, though. Didn't they mention that at some point? I feel like they had talked about having some issues with bridges. Because none of their roads are like procedurally changed. Because you can go into the, I mean, they're all laid out, so. It's kind of weird when they have issues with trees still being in the road. Twinkles in the sky are stars. I would suggest a universe that's millions of years old. You know, I hope we get to eventually experience some of the other planes that exist. I also hope we get to go to Sanctus. I think that could be a fun experience. The only weird part there, though, is Sanctus has no magic, so. It'd be harder for us to do. So much for copper. Oh, we could do this like we were doing yesterday. Back it up, Terry. Oh, there you are. So what you been doing, Kruda? You been playing stuff, or? This is challenging, by the way. Trying to can't see. I don't have any mirrors. I'm using the mini map to try to guide myself here. Here's the road. There's nothing trying to attack me. The main quest line with instance content. That would probably make the most sense. I feel like that's so far from now, though, the idea of going to Sanctus. The idea of going to the Eastern continent feels so far away. Let alone to a completely new planet. Oh, damn. Large Florida panther? How often does that happen? This could really benefit from one solid instance quest line. It'd be a good way to introduce players, for sure. A lot of different elements. What if I zoom out? That'll make it easier, right? Maybe. They'd have to do something about their new player experience. For sure. I don't know what the best way to do that is, but... Even Planendor said he had problems with the token quests. Something about like his inventory was full, so he couldn't turn it in. And then they got borked from there. About the height of a German Shepherd, but skinnier. Damn. We have bobcats here, Tennessee. A lot of fox. We actually have. You know how people have a barn cat. I live on like a 300, an old dairy farm, basically. There's a lot of land and old barns and stuff, and so behind us is an old barn that they use to milk the cattle. So we do have some barn cats, but we also have barn fox. Barn fox. The fox that lives in there. Yeah, the power of the unlock camera setting. Exactly. Was it you that told me to do this? I don't remember who. I'm new to the game, did not find it bad at all. To be fair, I kill goblins. I mean, that's good. Yeah, we started fresh, and I mean, levels 1 through 5 or 6 were fine. But after that, it felt like it was all commissions. Missions or the quests that they sent me on were too high level. Oh, it took you 5 hours to figure out why you couldn't make an apprentice fishing rod. That sucks. And that's where definitely things could be better in explaining the game, for sure. Yeah, Barn Fox is fun. I wonder if we could kill these. Actually, are we near? We might be near where that token quest is. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Which one was it? Oh, here. Sword, edge, flame. So this was one that it gave us at level 5. You can see it's level 5. Yeah, we're right by it. Level 10 now. Did that make a difference? We got skills. New skills. Scared a bobcat after the hurricane. He thought he was alone without power. Oh, there's the motherfucker right there. So do I gotta kill that guy? See, this was what I you have helped to you have volunteered to help. But will he kill me? Like, is he gonna try to kill me? It says I'm supposed to help, but this was the thing, right? We got it. We got this at level 5. I guess we're still in an ad. Oh, wait a second. Fucking ads. Five, four, three, two. So now we're back. All right. So we got this at level 5. This quest. But you can see these are what, level 10, 15, 2-star. I have no idea if they'll try to kill me. It says I volunteered to help this person. Like, can I run up there? Are they going to try to kill me? I mean, if I run up there, they'll probably kick my ass, try to kill me. This is where a con system. I mean, they have the appearance of being combatants, right? What are these zombies doing? That one's floating. Oh, no, it fell. My fault. I could have read information, asked someone. Yeah, but I don't know that we need to rely on. I don't know. I feel like a game, if a game makes you rely on like a Wikipedia. All right, he's not trying to kill me. What do I do? Talk to him? Oh, you know what we ran into before? This was the problem. Is that there was a group here that had killed these guys. So like we didn't even have an ability to flag or to talk to. That's what happened. What am I supposed to do now? Send you to warn a merchant. Go to Halcyon? Where are we going? Agricultural Supply Depot west of Lionhold. All right, we're gonna maybe be able to get some gear. We're able to finally complete that. Oh wait, we want to go. We want to go on up here to our treasure map. We'll go this way. That's cool. We were able to finally do that. I'm curious as to why they look like traditional monsters when they're not. All right, we can probably go this way, right? Any copper? Going to the store. Isn't technology weird? Go back 50 years ago and tell somebody, hey, one day you're going to have a screen in your pocket. And you're going to be able to talk to somebody in real time. Pretty much anywhere. People probably think you're crazy. All right. Now I'm kind of wanting to finish that token stuff. Kind of feel bad. I've been shitting on that quest line forever. Turns out it's because whenever we would go try to find it, people had killed the NPC. Maybe I shouldn't have shit all over it. All right, here we are. Let's try to do this without turning down the quality. Fuck, what level are you? 13? All right, we could probably kill you if we had to. It's getting dark. That's not gonna make this any easier. All right. Anybody see the pancake? I do like how the sun goes down and you start getting some of these pink colors. Really pretty. Free and shit. Oh, we're in the middle of the fucking griffins too. God damn it. All right, Mr. Pancake, where are you? Anyone have better eyes than me? Little ridges like this too also make the world feel kind of bad. Like this is a tiny little ridge, right? And that the horse gets stuck on that. What the hell's going on with his feet? Feels bad. Oh, there we go. All right, found it. What do we get? Oh, are you serious? It's green. We got rare shit on a common one. Small gold pouch. I didn't know those came in common, uncommon. Oh, wait, it's all green? Okay, so that's new. That's changed. So is that how this is? Like everything's gonna be green now? And everything would be rare? Is that how that works? Wasn't always that way. I mean, I'll take the zinc. I would have probably rather had copper, but zinc's fine. All right, let's run up to Winstead. When did Winstead or Halcyon? What should we go to first? Again, I think Winstead's going to have more things to buy. What's up, Sadie? Yeah, there's just still so much to try to. You don't like that? Get on the horse. Right, let's try to run by here without dying. Am I wrong? Is that still the case? Like Winstead and Miraleth still tend to be the most populated areas? I guess I could run up to Halcyon, but blame the live streams. All right, I'm okay with that. If everything, if you have a green treasure map, if everything in it is green, I think that's fair. We'll probably be able to sell those adventuring scrolls for something too. What is it? The 2x, so we sold the others for 10 silver, so it may be 20 silver. Still no copper. Shit. These roads are not safe, man. Like to have skaters. You know, it was finally pointed out to me yesterday. Because the mounts have looked really weird standing on stuff. But you see the shadow, right? Like, weird. Now they still have the shadow? So in New Ayla, there's no shadow for the mount. That's kind of weird. Why is there shadow here but not there? I don't understand that. Don't get it. Why is this motherfucker on the bridge? Get out. You did not aggro. Good. Has anyone else been able to find copper outside of treasure maps? At all. Oh, a restricted suspicious user. Well, let's get rid of you because you stream boo. What the fuck? What a waste of space. Why does anyone even buy users anymore? I mean, now we can report people for botting. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's just ban you because you provide nothing to benefit. Happy Grave. I really wish I had the maps turned on. I do not though, because it takes over the entire screen. I got to figure out a way to do that. Maybe like picture in picture or something. We found one cluster of ruby. We could only get to half of it though, because the other half was guarded by like things that were 5 levels higher than us in 2-star. We have found 10 quite a lot. Yeah, the point. So it's it was something. It was more sort of learning. So there's a. I'd have to make sure it actually still works. We had it. I had it set up to where you could turn a map on. So a map of Vera would become visible, and you could move around the map based off commands you put in chat, and zoom in, zoom out, that sort of stuff. It's actually kind of fun. I had to blend, I think, 3 different coding languages to make it work. But how's the game for me? It's. I mean, it's about the same as it's been. I do think this has been an overall more difficult time for development for Ashes, but. How did I put it yesterday? Usually when I'm getting ready to log in to stream. Oh, look at that. Has that always been there? Cool. Has anybody ever watched Indiana Jones? The last one, Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. Anybody know what I'm talking about? There's a scene in it at the end when they're trying to get the Grail. Spoiler alert. And one of the 3 challenges to get to the Grail is you have to trust. You have to have faith. And so you take a step. And it looks like you're taking a step into a huge chasm, but there's actually a walkway that's invisible. That is what that reminds me of. Yeah, a road over a road. I wonder lot more common now. Ten's been pretty good. What's up, Poopsie? Oh, the temple, yeah. Is that the one? What? That's the one where he pulls out the heart, right? That freaked me the fuck out as a kid. Watching somebody put his hand into the chest of someone else and pull their heart out. I mean, it's like a PG movie too, right? Or is it PG-13? Looking back on it, it's like, damn, that's kind of a little crazy for a kid. Yeah, the exact scene. There's always a shit ton of people just standing here. Damn it, I don't want you. Why is there a guard that's taking my... Alright, where were we? What was it? No, it's not the crushed monocle. What is it we're looking for? The mystic lens. The hell? I didn't do anything. Alright, did I hit search accidentally? Mystic. Here's the recipe. 6 gold, motherfucker. 11 gold. Holy shit. Holy shit. Multi-chat? No, it's fine. Stream Elements. No. Streamlabs. That's Streamlabs running. Then that just gets pulled into OBS. So. You have to run materials to Shorefoot? Damn. I don't have... I guess I'm so close to 6 gold, but I feel like that's a shit ton of money. Over the stream. Yeah, so I don't share it across Twitch chat. Twitch chat just stays to Twitch and YouTube stays to YouTube, but Restream shares to both. In the past, I was always told that to get partner, Twitch didn't really like it when you shared streams and like that, or shared chats into chat. So I just never have done that. Maybe we did very early. I guess now that I'm partner, I don't know that it matters. But yeah, it's Streamlabs chat that I'm using. So actually, what I do in OBS is to just so I create a scene. It's actually just a chat scene. And make it full size screen, and then I put that scene into this scene. If that makes sense. I've learned that it's much easier to make things their own scenes and use them as a source in another scene than create one scene and put a bunch of different sources. I don't know if any of that made. But like my camera is not just, I don't have individual sources. Like my camera is actually just a scene itself. And then I use that scene as a source into the main scene. 6 gold is not much these days with current inflation. You make me feel bad because I only have 5 gold. That's fair though. All right, where do we even get mystic lenses? Like, where's the recipe drop? Where should we be? Who drops it? Should be on. Ashes Codex, right? Recipe, Mystic Lens. Does it no longer tell you who drops? Mystic Lens recipe can be dropped. Can drop from any mob that drops faded or restored treasure map. In addition to the name mobs and the dropped by tab. Right, so theoretically, I should be able to get it to drop from the goblins, I guess. Because we are not going to be... Well, that's kind of weird. All right, let me point this out, Intrepid. I don't know if anybody will ever watch this, but 45 gold for a mount, Jesus. Intrepid, I'm going to point this out. So, recipe Mystic Lens, novice in arcane engineering. So it's a level 1 through 10 recipe. Because then I assume you're going to go to something beyond a Mystic Lens. Apprentice. So if it's a level 1 through 10, why are the majority of your named that are dropping this levels 15 to 30? Don't understand that decision. Well, shit. Still 10 for 9 gold. Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that that recipe is like a super rare drop. Which kind of sucks. At least we know it's up here. Maybe we can just run down to Marileth and see if there's anything there. I mean, I would guess it's the same price, but I hate to burn through that much gold at my level. My fucking horse. Never remember where I park my horse. Oh, you are? Can you just see if the recipe for the see if they have a recipe for the Mystic Lens? That would save me a run there. Or should have special highlight. Oh, exactly. Why do the nameplates disappear? It's kind of weird. What's up, Lemon? How am I doing today? We're all right. We were trying to. We just did our first treasure map. Got some uncommon stuff, I guess. That's okay. 39 uncommon zinc. A little disappointed that that's what we got from an uncommon one. Only lenses, no recipe. That's a lot of money to burn on a basic map. Well, right now I'm just more curious, Lemon, about the Mystic Lens, like trying to get it. And we found the recipe. There's 2 recipes here in Marileth, but there's 6. One was what, 6 gold, and the other's like 10 gold, which I don't have. So we did sell the flax that we put up, so I did get 3.5 gold from that. It must be an incredibly rare drop. Yeah, I don't know that I want to spend 6 gold. But then again, if what I want to do is treasure map hunting, like I kind of have no choice. All right, guys, I'm going to get some coffee real quick. I'll be right back. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right.
Look how foul I
Doing
am.
some
Holy
quests
shit.
for I didn't get to hear it. Didn't get to hear the I'm fat.
Look how foul I am. Holy shit.
Nah. That one. Quest that gives you a green shield. We did actually. We just were able to complete the first. Oh, where to go? Supply token. Wonder why they're still having such a hard time getting this quest to complete the map stuff. That's been a problem forever. Surplus token, so that's down. Over here, which is back on our way, so that's fine. Good hand-me-downs to alts. Yeah, I just hadn't done it before, but I think I pointed that out. My problem was I erroneously thought I could not complete that quest. And we just happened to be running by there on the way here just a few minutes ago. And the guy was there. So it turns out I was unable to complete it because somebody had killed the thing. They're just having fun with each other. Time to PvP. Telling them both tunes. I didn't get the manifest one done. Well, we will try to complete that as well and see. I mean, it's, what was it, 8,000 experience?
Can you speak English?
Fuck you!
Mace, what's up? I forgot that one was in there. I forgot that one was in there. That one makes me laugh too. Well, they all make me laugh. No one I have not heard for a while. Where's this at?
I don't the fucking know this. I have no fucking idea.
That one. A lot of annoying quest things where you get locked out of a quest line or can't complete. Yeah. How'd you catch me? Have I found any of the lost scrolls? Ah, no. Where are those? Well, now you have me curious. Bro, one-shot me. I talked right over that. No, I've not seen anything that are lost scrolls. Yeah, I always wonder if some of these are like level range drops. Like, we've killed a lot of goblins. Never seen a Mystic Lens recipe. But that Riverlands map, the recipe we gave you, was the first time I've seen that. Then stuck on number 9 because its map marker seems to be wrong. That sucks. Oh, they're not drops. Oh, okay. You know what? I've not paid attention. I've seen sparklies. So that's probably mapped out though, right? Like, I would have to assume if you went to Ashes Codex, like it would be on a map, maybe? Is that where the map marker seems wrong thing? So what do you know what you get after you gather 10? And now I'm intrigued. Like I'm curious about trying that out. Was not expecting that, Munmace. Which is the one you usually come in with? Not speak English. I need to put some more in there. Not a lot. While I'm poking around, I'm gonna do my favorite one here.
And now Steven's teabagging me as well.
Another group of quests that you can get if you obtain a Court Cloaks coin. Yeah, I need to go back, and it's been forever since I've added any of those. Court of Coins, Court of Cloaks coins. So where do you start that? And actually, we're near Lionhold, so I can go find that scroll thing. Ambush caravan down. No players? Usually there's always someone doing that. I guess it is technically Monday. And we're early for NA folks, the ones with the holiday. Court of Cloaks. That sounds interesting. It should be a book. What's the... Is it a Court of Thorns or something? What up? Get the name of that book's. Going on? Oh, it's success. Oh, motherfucker just okay, finished. Never mind. That's why there's no one there. I can't read. Said there is a lost stairs under the goblins area. Oh, I guess I just kind of took the long ride, didn't I? Probably would have been faster to go through Samia's Hub. Yeah, I am just a little frustrated still with how much harder they've made this treasure map process. God mode. Class are you that you're a god? Oh, you know what we've not tried for a minute? Where's the server mark? I wonder if it's here, because you got that thing. Server worker change. 28, 29. Where's the change? There we go. We're gonna see if we can pull off this little trick again. I would rather be at an area that I can map. Alright, so where does it look? There it goes. Alright, we went from 28 to 29 to 28, so this is where we're going to try this out here. In the middle. Acid. Oh, I gotta go back? Okay. Why did it targeted that guy when I have one right in freaking front of me? Alright, so I gotta run back is what you're telling me. And jump down into the lake and go through the waterfall. Is it in the middle? We will go slowly. I'm trying to see if I can get this resting buff to stay. My guess is there's not enough people on to make it work. Objective complete. What fucking objective did I have? I don't know what I was supposed to be doing. Yep, not working. That's good. That means they fixed that. I think it becomes easier to do though when there's all right, where do I go now? Go to the middle area right behind the structure. Big bass. I appreciate the offer, but no thank you. We are not staying long. This structure? You said to the right, right? So back here? Are you watching me? Who's Big Bass? Hello. Say hello. Not staying for long. Sorry. He said help me, boss. You talking about back here? The fake water? Person offer. Spawn's right there next to the quest guy. So somebody, I just gotta wait for it then. Like the cut purse is trying to piss in the corner. Oh, that's okay. So to talk to him, you need the Court of Clubs. Wait, where do you get that from? He is. He looks like he's. Oh no, no, he turned around. He's finished. What's the spawn rate on? Didn't wash his hands. Oh. Can't be completed, or is it doable only in certain season? Where does it spawn? Back here, you said? In this. I can't touch it. Anybody know how to open that? The lost note you're about to pick up will give you 1 out of 10 locations in the map where buried treasure can be. Some lighting. Yeah, or give players the ability to cast light. I don't know how I feel about spells like that. You know, like EverQuest had spells where you could, you know, produce a light source. And, I don't know, I sometimes felt like maybe that was a waste. I'm looking to make sure I haven't accidentally like already oh, there it is. The Lost Scroll. Okay. That's cool. Shows a rocky pass by 2 massive walls that leads to the south cliff inside the pass. The Skull of Grun. Grun of Glom. It's fun. Once you have one of the skulls, you can get the other. Alright, well, let's see. Where does it take us? Does it give me a map? Location? High along the ridge. Oh, there. Wait, I don't see... Greencaster necklace. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about like those spells that you would light up areas. I don't know. It didn't seem like a really cool spell to have. Picks a pass between 2 massive walls. A dotted trail leads up a hill. Winds east with and ends with an X. Rocky Pass. What the fuck is this? Rocky Pass blocked by 2 massive walls. I don't even know what the hell that would be. Anybody got any ideas? 2 massive. Oh, there. See it now. That's not that far. We'll go have some fun. New event. Oh, what the hell? He fell. that was funny, actually. He just tripped right in front of me. I'm amazed that I'm still getting that. I mean, quests are definitely better. Definitely better. You know, if this is a sign of what's to come. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Let's just get on our horse. Check the vague descriptions and you have to figure things out on your own. Yeah. Is there a name spider over here? Where's your clothes, dude? You got some muscles, man. Look at those abs. Damn. That gray hair, though. A lot of it. There's a relic that's obtainable through a secret quest line. And no one has found it yet? Well, that's surprising, because everything is data mineable at this point. That would make me wonder if it's just not in. Like there's a quest for it, but it's not like necessarily completable. Yeah, it's like, give me enough time, I can find you everything. All right. We're looking for a skull. There's still quest locations and stuff. Objectives. I'm not sure how much I should share on stream. But there's, yeah. I mean, I'm curious. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, I'd have to find it. Yeah, quests. Let's see. Action response, commission board, commission objective, gather item filter, interactable actor definition, narrative criteria, narrative objective, narrative requirements, player interaction. definition, task, treasure hunt, treasure placement. All that stuff's in there. I think what's probably happening is that you probably got some folks that are trying to not push things. Is my guess. Because I'm pretty sure that at some point, Ashes is going to come in and Intrepid is and potentially shut down things like Ashes Codex. So. All right, let's see if the quest description matches. So it's a rocky pass blocked by two massive walls. Small trail leads to the south cliff. So there's the south cliff. Two walls. All right, so do I need to... Gonna be the way there. So this way here, I guess. Guess that would be two walls. I think, well, I know that Ashes Codex leaves some things out. I think once they publish the whole, the rogue stuff early, that sent some flags to Intrepid. So I think they've been much more careful about what they put out there now. All right, is this the trail? This looks like a trail, right? We got some stones to the south cliff. All right, we're going down. Big drop. I don't know if I can get back up that way, so hopefully, oh, there. The Skull of Grun. Well, that was fun. You ever gotten to the point where you were fighting world bosses? I haven't. Just early tests. Now I'm curious about this thing too. Where's this go? There's a beach. Can I make that jump, you think? Most important tool on Ashes Codex is the crafting calculator. Yeah. Well, right now it's super easy to get data from the game. So they'll fix that eventually. But even then, if you know what you're doing, it's not super hard. Like I could pretty much get you the AS key for any game that's got encrypted assets. Roll jump. Oh! Oh! Just barely. I mean, that's kind of a dumb thing to do because I could just drop down and walk up. Nice view. Little cloudy morning. See any copper down there? I wish you could select interactables. Click on them. All right, so that's a bunch of granite, right? So that's probably a granite cluster. One of those clusters. There's a lot of them there. Don't see anything else though. More granite. Granite? What is that? Sapphire? I can't harvest that anyways. How much EXP? It was 10k, I think. Level to 20 minimum. Phase 3. Phase 3, I mean, I really have high hopes, but we'll see. I just want the summoner. Summoner and to start getting into secondaries. Secondaries will become a reason to get to another level. So, what's up, Pockets? Where Lemon here is helping me with some some quests to try to help change my mind on the questing process. So did you say now we go to Carfin? You can go to the same place, pick up the scroll. Oh, and chances are you'll get a new map. So I can do I can do the 10. I don't have to go to Carfin. I can just go back there and okay. That wasn't that far of a run. Let's go. So I'm curious about this cloak thing. What was it? Cloak of... I forget what it's called. I wonder how it'll be when everyone has tank, cleric, augments, and face. Everyone will be so hard to kill. Well, that's assuming that that's how the augments will work. I think we all assume that's how they'll work, but that a cleric secondary will somehow give you healing powers and tank will cleric is curious. Yeah, you're going to give me a hint, so you're not going to handhold. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. It'll cost you gold. I have to think about that. What's wrong with these fuckers? Why are you up on the roof? To join you? Parkour. Go park. Oh, I can parkour. Hello. I want to be mayor. Mayor of what? Mayor of what, sir? Demia's Hope? The vantage point. Had the horse doing the moonwalk. So here's part of why it looks so weird, and this got pointed out to me yesterday. What do you notice that we all have? We all have shadows. See? Shadow, shadow, shadow. What does the horse... Oh, weird. Now the shadow's back. What happened? Oh, now it disappeared. You see it? Do you see the horse shadow? Oh, now it's there. Now it's not there. That's weird. Why is it doing that? What is triggering it coming back? Is it a view angle? Because it's when I switch that view angle down. Some sort of like a demon horse or something. Cleric for sure. Yeah. Vantage point. Wait, it's an NPC. Yeah. You've explored Lionhold starting town thoroughly. The hint shouldn't be a very good one. Well, now, so I gotta go run around. How do you think the game plays solo? I mean, it plays. It's gonna take you multiple times longer to get stuff done solo than in a group. I mean, that's why we're level 10, almost 11. Although I'm not rushing anyways. I mean, we just are going up here to parkour onto a broken down caravan, so it's not like I'm trying to, I guess, rush. But you can solo. Solo's viable to a degree. The hard part you're going to get with soloing is crafting. So you're going to have to solo in a way that gets you money to buy gear. Or just become part of a guild. That's probably your most Even if you're a solo player, just becoming part of a guild is probably your best move. I'm not right now, but probably shadow distance settings. Well, so this was brought up to me yesterday. I think it's a problem for everyone. Because we kept talking about how the mounts, like when you look at it like this, to me it looks like it's like green screened in. Like it doesn't seem like it's actually on the ground. Hard to describe, but it's because there's no shadows. Once you add the shadow in it, like now it looks like it fits. I don't know why the shadows keep going in. You guys, when I played a solo self-found cleric, wasn't it bad? I mean, I've had fun healing cleric too in groups. It's fun. I'm just in no rush. I mean, we're gonna have a wipe in August anyways, so might as well just dick around and talk with you all rather than trying to rush to something else. Because that's the other thing is when I'm healing in a group, I don't really get to interact with any of you because I'm too busy trying to not let people die. Why new player experience? Aren't you a veteran? Thank you for catching that. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek. The idea was to, because I took 8, 9, 10 weeks off, something like that. So they did add a lot of changes in that I hadn't yet experienced because they don't do PDR anymore, early anyways. And so yeah, it's kind of, yes, I'm been around for a little bit, but I wanted to take the approach of a brand new character. So we started the quest lines and all of that stuff. Just sort of what's a new player going to be like. Was not the greatest. All right, can we make that jump? Yeah. What knowledge have you gathered to add to our archive? Ooh, wonder if that's a future. We'll be able to talk to these folks eventually. Damn, what he just murder? See, just a name. The name Snipe. Snipe. Tell me about yourself. You don't get anything. But see how it looks weird without the shadows? We can also run sideways. You can move just as fast sideways. Or backwards. What died? Who died? What's blue? What did I miss? Somebody died. All right, that's gonna get too hard to do. Did Dusty get Mayor? Take it? Yeah. And then have that guard turn on me? Thank you. Strafing can do some work, yeah. I mean, he is moonwalking. The funny part is that this movement is just as fast as this movement. And running backwards is also just as fast. Like yesterday, Punendorf and I ran from Lionhold to like almost New Ayla backwards. Dusty won. Was it at all close? How many citizens are even up there? Like, do you know what the vote total was? Yeah, you can sprint backwards too. Wait, I already used my sprint. I'm curious what the vote total was just for an overall server pop number. Curiosity. Who else was even trying to get it? I mean, good for Dusty. He's put in the time. Oh, we'll give him that. He's put in the time. Dude streamed what? Has he streamed every day for how long? Empress was the favorite. Okay. have my own issues with him, but I'm happy that he's succeeding. He's getting rewarded for that. So super pumped to see Summoner on Friday. I hope that we see the Summoner, but I'm not sure that we will. It said Summoner pet system, right? So I hope it's not just like concept art. I hope it's actual like game, even if it's rough game footage, but I don't know that it will. $6.96, damn. He's been pushing. 10-hour days. Y'all, I don't know how you, I don't even know what do you spend 10 hours on in this game. I mean, good on you, but what do you do for 10 hours every day? All right, what do we have? Lost scroll. This map leads into a vale north of Briarmoor, beyond a titanic archway. The stream runs through the vale near the Grand Citadel. In the west end of the stream is a small isle with a dig site. All right. This is a different way of treasure hunting, but we'll do it. There we go. Like really north of Briarmoor. I mean, he pushes what now? I think him and Flanker are probably like the two that have been the most at it. Because I think he pushes like anymore. He's like 150, 160, 170 sometimes viewers, I think. I want to say for Dusty. And Flanker's like around 100. Actually, Flanker was on this morning. Yeah, he's still there. About 90. I think it's fair to say Dusty has slid in for he has filled that primary role that the OG left behind.
Look how fat I am. Holy shit. Ugh.
He has comfortably filled in that void. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's his own community. So that's why I say good on him. Even though he did tell me to I needed to go learn more about the game one day. And watch some streams because I didn't know what I was talking about. But that is his entire community. I mean, that's a good point because when you look at the total like Ashes streaming category, how many people is even streaming Ashes right now? Like globally, let me look. 164 viewers. So you figure he comes on right now, he doubles that. So that's like his community. He could probably take that anywhere he wants. I don't know that he'd even really need to stay with Ashes. Well, maybe not, actually. That didn't work out well for Ark, did it? Maybe not. I mean, Ashes is, I guess, central to what keeps everyone together. So, hope they add Notepad eventually where you can manually write down some tasks and stuff to remember. That'd be fun. I also would like to see that just for map making. Yeah. Currently all in on Ashes. Somebody needs to be. I'm not sure. I got sort of a triumvirate. I got three things. Obviously been in on Ashes for 8 years. So that's probably gonna stay. That'll be persistent to some degree. Pretty much regardless of what happens. I mean, I do have a lifetime sub, so I'll probably, you know, always be around messing with stuff. But I do think that Light No Fire could 100% come in and steal my attention. That and the, as of yet, really unknown Lord of the Rings MMO from Amazon. So those are my two. Those are my two sort of side Ashes projects. Hopefully we'll actually get to see some Light No Fire here at Summer Games Fest, but we'll see. Cats with Abs. That remains one of my favorite names. Yeah, grab it. I mean, I played the shit out of Lord of the Rings Online. I'll still go back to it every once in a while, just for the story parts. I can remember being on their forums a long time ago. I was a forum rat for Lord of the Rings Online when it first came out. All right, where am I going? I don't want to accidentally run into somewhere. I'm like, oh wow, that's like really in Highwayman Hills. But I was an absolute forum rat for that game. Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd that motherfucking raider come from? We're gonna run out this way for a second. And a healer. Where'd these motherfuckers come from? Oh, shit. That was quite the sprint. Did you see how fast he sprinted away? I'm not even paying attention. God damn it, I'm gonna die. But yeah, I was a forum rat for that game. I was rewarded with getting into the beta, but combat is so dated and janky now. Yeah, that's why I say it's more so if I'm getting into that, it's gonna be for the stories than anything else. Him running back. That's hilarious. I don't know if I'm more amused by him running sideways or the fact that I'm right next to him. All right, can we jump down without dying? That's the question. We're gonna try. We shall try. Oh, fuck. Wow, totally missed that ledge. How'd that happen? Because I'm on the horse? It was not very, not very good. Did not stick that landing. The ambient soundstage zone. Fields of daffodils and snowdrops. You're an officer and suspect? They had the pretty badass website, didn't they? Am I remembering that right? Like you can go in and like mercenary kind of thing? Am I making that up? Actually, I was looking at what's the maximum. What was the maximum HP? Well, the sort of baseline HP for a level 50. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Anyways. All right, we're gonna go find this motherfucker. How cool would a Magic the Gathering MMO be? Oh, that would be, I would love to have that. For sure. I feel like there's enough, there's definitely enough lore behind it. Enough places to go, planes. The other one that I would actually really like to see is a legit Game of Thrones world to explore. All right, should we fight our way? Can we safely fight our way over there? Maybe. I don't like how some of the, why is he blocking? What the fuck was that? Oh, I didn't realize I switched into out of tap target. That's why I was like, why the fuck is he blocking? Yeah, an empty Magic the Gathering would be fun. But I would definitely love to see a, I don't have Blessed Weapon on. Game of Thrones. There's so much lore in Game of Thrones and such a very different world. Different parts of the world are so different from each other. There was a Game of Thrones, what's it called? King's Road that just came out. Which is actually not a terrible game, but Chiefs fan. I guess I could heal you. Oh, he died. I just started to get to healing, and he died. Not bad. Too busy reading your name. Sorry. The only other MMO you're give a shot is League. I mean, that's good. I am not that barred. What's this? I am not that so certain. I wish I had your certainty. I've seen too many people die near you to consider it an accident. Oh, you're calling me out. Okay. You're gonna. Nobody's ever gonna want to group with me. That's hilarious, though. That's funny. I only need one MMO. You know, when you have a good MMO, you only have time for one MMO. I don't think it's even about. It's just. You just shouldn't have time. Oh shit. That motherfucker, like, right? Where's this at? That dude motherfucker running at me? He is trying to kill me. What the hell? I didn't do anything to you. Wait, no, he's not. He's not red on my map. Who's he coming after? Was I scared for no reason? Okay, I'm kind of confused because this said something about a spring. Isle in the stream. There's no fucking stream here. Is this... Are you still there, Lemon? Is this one where you got confused? Decade of no MMOs because I was getting a PhD. Yes, yeah, daily choreless. You know what's interesting? Because I have obviously, I also have a lot of nostalgia for like EverQuest and EverQuest 2 and Vanilla WoW. And, you know, certainly I compare that in my head to modern day games. The reality is, though, I don't know that I'd have time for that shit anymore. Yes, congrats on getting that first. All right, is this? I'm not sure that we're in the right spot here. This quest marker doesn't seem correct. I wonder if this is one that Lemon mentioned getting stuck on one of these. That the quest marker didn't seem right. Is that is at the Vale with a stream? I mean, there ain't no fucking stream here. The north of Briarmore. Where's Briarmore? I wonder if it's actually more like here. Compare this to Ultima Online and EverQuest. My rose-colored glasses. Yeah, I don't compare this to that. Not yet. SWG. Yeah, that was EQ2. So my opinion, EQ2 is a better game than WoW at release. At vanilla stage, but it was but WoW was a much more friendly game for solo players and small groups, and so it won out. Yeah, this thing ain't here. We have a quest marker that is wrong, so we're gonna try to run the fuck out of here. See ya, bitches. Oh, motherfucker got stuck on the goddamn terrain. Fucking horse. Ah, I'm gonna die because of my smug ass. I got a stupid ass horse that doesn't know what they're fucking doing. Sorry, I'm saying a lot of words right now. The wolves, the fact that the wolves can keep up with you at any speed also, I hate. Hate not seeing RuneScape mentioned. You know, I never got into RuneScape. Never did. So we're gonna have to actually figure this out correctly. Why am I still running around with that? What did it say? A vale north of Briarmore, beyond a great arch. The stream runs through the vale, near a grand citadel. West end of the stream is a small isle with a dig site. Enter in the right moment. Sorry. Sorry, yeah, there were a few four-letter words that came out of my mouth there. Stupid horse got caught on a hill. I think it's generally accepted that RuneScape has the best quests. I wouldn't know. Sadly. All right, north of Briarmore. So we're gonna try to figure this out. North of Briarmore, there's Briarmore. It's something about an arch and citadel. So is citadel referring to this? I feel like those are kind of too far apart to mention together. And we need a stream with an isle. There's this is here. Let's see a stream though. And I would assume these are probably the best places to start though. This, just because it's north. Questing and Ashes of Creation. Actually, you mentioned SWG. Let me grab some. I remember where I put it. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. So for those of you that grew up with Star Wars Galaxies, had these for a little while. Wait, what did I miss? You were in SWG, so I don't know if you can see this very well or not, but this is one of their original design docs for it was called Star Wars Online at the time. You can see all the pages in there. So I got their original design document, version 1.0. Occupational skills. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in here. And this is what eventually became Star Wars Galaxies. And I also then have their original art. See all the different stuff. I ran into I got to know a guy that was old SOE dev. So I got a lot of sort of nostalgia-based stuff. I never got an EverQuest design doc though. That was one that I always wish I could get my hands on, but never did. Got a lot of EverQuest shit, but not that. All right, they said it's on an island, right? Basically. Small isle with a dig site. Doesn't look like there's anything here. You got upset when they announced the Jedi profession? Yeah. That was sort of the beginning of the end, wasn't it? It's fun to look through those. There's a guy, I'm forgetting his name. He's big into Star Wars. He's got an online presence a little bit. And he always is asked that I put those, that I like scan every page basically and post them. I've never done that because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Alright, is there anything over here with the creeper? I mean, there's an arch. Is that what we're actually looking for? I have no fucking idea. I guess we can go explore. I just don't see a stream. What stream? Maybe it's this? I mean, this is north, but I don't see a fucking stream, man. People were upset when Sony wanted a limited. Did I? Oh, yeah. What was it? It was the NGE. New game experience that like everyone feels like broke the game. Well, did break the game. Alright, my horse will probably die if I leave it. Just again, no stream, so I don't know. I don't think this is the right spot. Oh, fucking savage flare. I hate the flares. Alright, why are you not rolling, you son of a bitch? Insufficient stamina. Fight it. Get judgment. Bad time for judgment. Alright, physics, bitch. Oh, NG had equals well, had levels and classes. Yeah. The whole crafting system that everybody really enjoyed. Really not sure where the fuck we're supposed to go for this since this quest marker isn't correct. We might just have to go do something else for a little bit. Unless anybody else has an idea. Down here? Do you think people still try to aim for WoW, or have developers sort of finally realized that's just not going to happen? Alright, we're north of Briarmoor, but I still don't see a stream. Find the buried treasure at the Vale with a stream. Into a vale north of Briarmoor, beyond a great arch. I mean, that's an arch right there, right? One under? If I call it great. That's really the only thing that fits. Best end of the stream. Wood storage in Nueva is full. Leather storage in Marileth. Damn. Main storage in Nueva is full. That's tough. Hey, Lemon. We are trying to do this skull thing. And is this the one where you said it's got the wrong quest marker? Because it told us to go to Highwayman Hills, basically. But it says there's a stream and a vale and some other stuff. So this is clearly not correct. Is that the one where you said you couldn't find the correct place to go? The highest rock behind the main building. So we were in the right spot. Since when do those drop flags? Collect moonlight balloons. All right, so I feel like that quest description is entirely wrong. Is there a stream back there? I mean, there was no water. We'll run back there. What's up, Neth? Yeah, it's a holiday, so might as well. It does feel a little unusual. See how much time I got left. Still got like an hour. Something like that. All right, we'll go back towards Highwaymen. Holiday or unemployment? Holiday. For the most part. Yeah, my clinic is closed, so. Not a good quest, but reward is good for starter gear. How's the server population feeling? It's actually been, I feel like it's been largely maintaining. You know, I don't know that to say that that's like a huge number. I think Steven said there was what, 8, it was like 8 point something, 8.3 concurrent, 8,000 basically. That's not happening. I don't think. Oh, look, that rock's up in the air. Can we mine it? Resilient testers. Yeah, we were just talking about. We were talking about Dusty putting in 10-hour days as he gets closer to 700 days streaming in a row. I don't know what y'all do for that long in this game. I mean, good on you for doing it, but all right, we're gonna pay very close attention to this quest description. North of Briarmore, which we are north, pass through a great arch, which I think would have maybe been. There's an arch there. Is this? Oh, you fucker. Server population feels good, Zumbo. Yeah, I mean, you definitely run into people all the time. I mean, it certainly is better than Phase 2 was. Now, keep in mind, though, that they've combined all the servers into one. So, Heathcliff, what's up? Yeah, it's a holiday over here, so I just thought I'd come on for 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. 3 days in a row. Can't believe it. I mean, this is an archway, I guess. So we'll buy that. We'll say that that's north and under an arch. Where's the stream, though? It's all of the areas around here are dry. 8.1K, if this is distressed in servers, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Grabba. Yeah, that the 10K seems incredibly low for what they're trying to do. Yeah, like cats, yeah, we have 3. 3 cats and a dog. All right, you said, okay, I gotta scroll back up. What was it? It was, damn, I don't remember what you said now, Lemon. Hold on. I appreciate the party invite, but thank you, but just passing through. All right, you said the highest hill. What was your exact wording? Highest rock behind the main building. Oh, Lemon, what's up? Oh, a palace cat, thank you. Oh, you got a bear on you. Here, I'll help. Oh, is that why you were asking about cat? I appreciate it. And get off this horse. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, horse, we're going to put you away for now. Not going to kill you, but... Oh, you're going to show me around? All right, I'll come. Wait, where am I? Is it that big hill right there? I'm sorry, but where's the stream, man? This quest description is fairly poor. What'd you just pick up? Is that one of the things you said to remember? Stream is dried up. Guess that's what this is then, right? Makes me wonder if there's going to be some dynamic nature to it later on. Like if somehow it's going to be able to be changed to where there's actually water flowing. That's up on top of that hill. Gotcha. Parkour. Holy hell, where'd you just go? That's not fair. Can't do that. One of the world. Yeah, I mean, based off that quest description, how am I supposed to get there? Definitely it makes me wonder if there's a plan to make water actually flow through. Yeah, you do have an advantage. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh, there. Almost made it. Oh, come on. Perfect. All right, we got it. Can you cut this tree down? Oh, it's kind of cool. There's all this shit. It's dead people. What's this? Yeah, Yeah, the world changing when they hit load 4. Oh, I want to. Now I'm super curious what these quests are for. Could be the wrong rock. I still don't understand what they're trying to. Said to the west. The marker's over here. I guess we can run that way. But there was nothing there. I mean, we stood literally on top of the marker. And there was nothing there. Get on the mount. Thank you. I lost. Oh, there you are. Yes, he streamed straight up because they went from showcasing what they. Yeah, we ran over here before, and I unless I just didn't look very well. It says it should be right here. Alright, I'm gonna be super pissed at myself if it actually is here. Because we were standing right here. I don't see anything though. Marker takes you to the middle of the area. Oh, and then they expect you to explore. Oh, there we go. That one at least did give you a better total glint. All right. Thank you, Lemon. That makes 2. Two scrolls you can pick up in this area. Okay, where are they at? How much lower level is that wolf? Why is it still getting you? Motherfucker go. I truly think this game is solo minded. The issues that we as players are meta minded, not fast, effective leveling we see as unsatisfactory. Oh, you got the visual bug. Oh, that's what you had picked up. Oh shit. So I just gotta wait on the respawn. Oh, why the hell didn't it cast? What the fuck? Where'd these motherfuckers come from? Oh, did they see you? I thought they were coming after me. This forward. Fruit contraband. What if you can eventually like pick that up? Question you can start here. Yeah, it's not letting me do much of anything. Alright, so you said here and then at the dock. So I'll just wait. You think this game is solo-minded? Where's the... It takes a long time to respawn. Cooldown on this stuff, man. Like a 10-minute cooldown? Because you picked it up when we ran by, right? Yeah, I don't super enjoy quest things that, or items or things you have to pick up that everyone needs that have long respawn timers. I find that actually to be quite annoying. Oh, there we go. Got it. And then you said the dock too. Then you got a farm. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate any little bit of help, so, and you've been a lot of help, so. They want nodes and crap to slow down the leveling process, but it doesn't, right? Although it's an interesting question, like, will people be able to level to 50 if they only have access to like level 10 gear? Level 20 gear. Like, how hard would it even be to get to 50? So it's on the dock, you say? Oh yeah, I know Speedy Jim. Okay. So I gotta work my way up there. Cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot. Usually there's people down here soloing, but there's nobody down here. Oh, I got you. Not that it's solo-minded, but they're mine. Thank you, Lemon. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, it wasn't about chasing BIS or getting max. No, for sure it wasn't. Somebody's running up there. Is this my chance to... BD Jim didn't follow, though. Oh, did they kill someone? No. Guglug. I'm gonna see. These people decide to fight these, and then I don't need to. Yeah, definitely play an EverQuest. Like, it was not. Oh, you got it restored? Nice. BD gem, swamp water, something or other. Nah, you're good. You keep it. I think my damage is going to be far too small. Not sure that I'm going to do enough damage to actually, like, get up there before things respawn. That's on the roof. Son of a bitch. Fucking tab targeting, man. It's gonna get me killed every time. Tab targeted and selected the motherfucker that was not even in front of me. That's cool. That's what it's supposed to do. Sorry, I'm not at all salty about any of this. Oh, and now I got another fucker on me. Alright, let's see if I can line of sight here. No? Is he hitting me? How's he hitting me through the fucking shit? And this thing's got such a slow respawn rate. Well, we survived. Even with that bad tab targeting pull there. What are your thoughts about the game so far? I didn't even know it was until last night. You know, we have been seeing a lot more new people come in, which is nice. Because we were not getting that in phase 2. It's a game that has a lot of promise, but needs a lot of work. Like any game, you're going to probably find people that... Oh, you would have 100% died there? Yeah, I mean, that Cleric is a nice solo option. You're going to find people that... White Knight, and you're going to find people that are doomers about the game. But it's... Reality is they have good ideas. They have finally just started to get an appropriate sized team to implement those ideas. So the game has been in development for 8 years. But, you know, most of that time, like 7 of those years, it's been with like a team of, I don't know, 50. Most of whom were artists. Now that they've actually hired in people, we are seeing much more frequent updates. But it's got a long ways to go. Originally, when Kickstarter came out, this was the estimated delivery date or year was 2020. Where do I get the numbers for that? Are you talking about employees? Did I kill him or did someone else kill him? I don't think I was doing all that damage. the employee number is just from. It's $100 to get in. So let me finish that thought. Which is not cheap. But the reality is you're going to have a lot of time to play the game. That's fine. Midnight Snacks. I didn't know you were over there. You take that. Not that you're actually watching me and you probably can't hear me, but I'm going to talk to you as though you are. You said the roof. I'm just waiting to see. But you know, $100, you're going to get a lot of time out of that because this game's not going to release for a while. So, you know, the longevity of what you get to play, it ends up being pretty decent cost. Hello, how's it going? You say your name, Adajev? Yeah, Japan, you have a good day too. Yeah. Always pop in, you have questions. Department breakdown. That's just from following this game for too long. When they first started, when they first started, they just had basically artists. Yeah, I've just been following the game for too long. But as we've moved along, Steven, you know, they have been more open in talking about their hires. So, you know, if you look at streams from a year ago, you know, they'll talk about they've hired this number, that number. You can go online and see what their job postings are. So it's really been over the last year that they've ramped up tremendously. So. All their tools for UE4. Yeah, that's part of it too. The switch to 5, UE5, I think messed up a lot of stuff. All right, I'm not seeing anything spawning up here unless you said it was on the roof, right, Lemon? I know it's just a long spawn rate, maybe? Fuck's a ship's anchor? What did I just get from him? Something you can loot in the basement? I thought it was on the roof. Am I in the wrong spot? We're looking for the scroll thing. The lost scroll or whatever. For treasure hunting? Is that in the basement, not on the roof? What the hell is this other thing I just picked up? Ship's anchor. What's that for? All right. Yeah, good point. Rapid stays on course. Even said the entire continent should be. Yeah, the Western continent. God damn it! I just saw YouTube spam a bunch of stuff. Sorry, in chat again. Is it in the basement? Do I gotta go down instead of up? But that's just basically the terrain, right? Oh, here it is. There we go. Lost scroll. Okay. All done. But that's just terrain, right? Terrain. There's no POIs, no quests. Terrain and basically like overland mobs or something. So. we'll see if that happens. When he said that, it does make me really, really wonder if they're trying to get out of alpha by the end of the year or the first half of next year. Makes me very curious. Do you think where we were in October when they first opened alpha? Oh, that was weird. Did y'all hear that? Phase 3, 12 to 18 months. I mean, probably. There's still this part of me, though, the speed of which they're pushing stuff out. It makes me just super curious about how long they actually intend to be stuck. Oh, what the fuck's happening here? What's that about? Requires line of sight. Huh. Poor guy. Can't do anything. He can't even die. He's gonna watch all his friends die around him, but he can't die. Very optimistic. Depends on snags and programming. Yeah, there's Stata server stuff's been. Yeah, I mean nodes. The two biggest things. I think the two biggest things that set this game apart from any other MMO: nodes and secondary classes. Your augments. Until that happens, I think it's just kind of like any other game. All right. Oh, wow. Carfin's all the way over there. I didn't think it would actually take us to Carfin. I'll save that one for later. Let's see. Search for hidden shelf. Queen. Baineswood Cemetery. Spyglass Tunnel. Alright, that's what, south of here? That's weird. The others have always been like numbered. That's actually a circle. Alright, so we gotta go all the way down to the cemetery. It's not that far. The easiest way out of here, probably. Years from phase 3. There's just a part of me that's like, all right, you guys are pushing stuff out very fast here. Like, is that just because you finally have enough people, or is there more intent behind it? You know, Steven's talked a lot about how much this game has cost money-wise, so I wonder if there's also just a desire to get out of a state and into one that makes more money. How many biomes do we have right now? You mean in game or in development? playable. I mean, the ones that are here, right? The one, when you say playable, like, I would say 2. If that makes sense. I don't think much of this is really 3 biomes, 4 zones. Okay. Use the term playable as a very loosely. Jundark and Tropics share the same gatherable mob types. Oh, that's a good point. Hey, 10. Or zinc, I mean, the fuck did I say 10 for? Oh, is this motherfucker coming after me? God damn it. Couldn't just let me harvest. Gotta be a dickhead. Playable. Players can go. Yeah. We can define it that way, that's fine. Alright, y'all, what time is it? 30 more minutes? Hey. Leveled. What are we gonna pick for our skills now? We basically got half of level 10 not doing much. Running around. Not bad. Damage could be better, I think. Not that we have a ton of like damage abilities. I guess we can add that to our Divine Flare. That might help out a little bit. Thinking just like me, Hoopsie. So far since the alpha testing has started, I have never even tried using melee. Oh, the hell's wrong with you? Flying. Question is good EXP despite what everything else says. Yeah. No, it's been. Can't complain. Alright, that just looks weird. Fighters just hanging out on the road. Why'd he hit me? I didn't do anything. I think I mean, questing has been pretty good experience. If they can just tie it together better and add more. I mean, this is even without modules and shit, right? We don't have formerly known as story arcs even here. Where do the ravens come from? Let's see. All right, we'll see how easy it is to get to this one in the cemetery. I hate grave hate. I hate the flares. Kiss my ass. A raven taking a swim. That. Even though question's extremely unpolished and finished, still feels good in 2.5. If you give it a chance. All right, we're going. Oh, that just came out of nowhere. All right, let's see if we can safely do this. Set him up here. How's it going? I'm gonna put my cat away because of that. I knew that motherfucker. Apprentice. Too bad. All right, where are we going here? We gotta go. I guess up there somewhere. Can I jump? Do I have to go up the road? Easiest way to go up here and not die. How high can we make it? All right. Is it actually up there? Guess I have to go around, huh? Rounding up. Mentioned to plan and expect all the biomes to be August. Oh shit, what did I just do? Motherfucker died quick. Alright, so there isn't a way up there, so then this has got to be somewhere around here, right? Unless there's a way up to the top. What's it say? On the shelf. Search for a hidden shelf. Oh, between. Okay, so that's got to be Spyglass Tunnel, right? So what shelf? It's making us think, y'all. That's got to be the tunnel, right? Did I hear about the Polaris versus EU siege war? Yeah, EU lost, right? You talking about down at Nuela? Directed you one zone per month. Okay. Well, I assume the next one comes in August. Big lag fest for EU. Yeah, that's what somebody said. I feel like the timing was also probably not at all ideal for EU. Where's this fucking shelf? It would have been, it was what, like 4 in the morning EU time? I mean, the polar siege while EU slept. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, I mean, that's the problem with having one server. 6 a.m. your time? Did they even get, like, I don't even know. Did they get rewards from it? So when you say it's laggy, I assume that meant that, like, it was a pretty easy win for them. I don't know what shelf I'm supposed to be looking for. Unless it's outside of the circle. One down here, I guess. There's a reason why sieges are meant for prime time. Well, here's the thing, though. When we say prime time, it was on. So my time was 10. It was 10 p.m. I'm pretty sure. Like 10 p.m. Central, so 11 p.m. Eastern. And that's what 8 p.m. Pacific. Like that's not prime time. Like I don't know who they think that's prime time for. Maybe for Pacific, but for literally everyone else in the world, not prime time. Like I can imagine like me trying to stay up for that, to have to go to work the next morning. Like no way. It's not going to happen. And I think, you know, to me, prime time means ideal time. I don't know where this shelf is, y'all. I don't know what we're supposed to be looking for. Unless it's over there. Can I even get up to the top? I don't know if I can parkour up there or not. Oh, is this it? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, shit. Now it's prime time for EU? Yeah. I mean, they have to go to an EU server at some point. I haven't looked at the Discord, but I'm guessing that like Polar was probably in there bragging up a storm too. Ugh. Halo got reset. No, there's no so there's no destruction yet. So it's all still here, I believe. They got all their stuff still. All right, we'll do one more of these, and we might end up calling it there. All right, where's this one? The map is of the Eastern Riverland. Giant mage stands over the land, larger than any cyclops. His robe covers the edge of a lake where there is an extra. How many skulls we got so far? Oh, weird. Can I not move stuff around when I got this open? I know you just can't change the order of quest items. It's weird. Right, Eastern Riverlands. Oh shit, that's like all the way. That's gonna be interesting to get to. I mean, we can try it. What's the worst that can happen? I'm in Texas and I still happen to miss it. Well, that's what I was saying. Like here in Central Time, I mean, it was still 10 p.m. It's not like it wasn't an ideal time or even a prime time for my time zone. Seems to just really miss the mark there. All right, one last long run. How many skulls will we have then? 2, 3. I feel like we have more than... I guess it has just been 3, hasn't it? We got 10 of them to go? Damn. It's a long-ass quest line. Prime time not implemented. That would make more sense. It's just the timer from when it was declared. So then that was entirely on purpose. That's what that sounds like. Bipolar did the speed hacks to afford the siege war. 1,000 gold, Jesus. And so, yeah, so they picked that time on purpose. Sounds like. Shit. Winning is a bigger PR stunt than actually fighting EU head on. I mean, my understanding is EU had won everything else up to that. Like, EU had come in unified and it was having no problem with NA guilds. Maybe I'm wrong. All the copper I've been getting is epic quality. Useless for me. Where the hell are you getting copper? I've not seen copper at all. We've literally seen not one copper node. Not one. In 4 weeks. Blanker's vid called them all out. Ain't got no time for people that want to exploit and do stupid shit. And then come back with the argument, this is alpha. What really is exploit? Can you define it better? I need Intrepid to actually hold my hand and tell me what they think exploiting is. Because it's not really that clear. I'm full of shit. Seen that argument one too many times. But guys, what really is exploit? From the same guild leader that openly posted about RMT. So. Kiss my ass. GG's. Here that I keep. Oh. On the roads. I see what you're saying. All right. Yes. This will be our last little go around. Then Who's still streaming? Is Flanker still on? Yeah. Well, we rated Flanker yesterday, didn't we? I don't know if there's anybody else y'all watch Ash's content from. To raid here in a little bit, but might let me know. And I'm gonna go enjoy the day with my family. Did not mean to put a marker there. That happened. Mace. I appreciate you, Mace. Every time.
No.
I was gonna stream. Oh, this is the only other comment I have about the EU thing, or the siege. I actually was wanting to stream that. The problem is, because I was not a participant, I can't. No, I have. There's no way for me to stream it. So I hope they put in some sort of like observer mode or something like that, because I would have loved to have streamed it, and there was just literally no way to do so. I'm a little nervous. Like, where are we supposed to go? Do I got to go to the top of the hill? I thought I could just come up the shore here, but what is going to be the easiest way up there? Is there a way over here? Like, I don't know the area. Is there anywhere to parkour? Shit, oh, that was a server marker. I think server boundary. Let's see. Server worker 15. Oh, I was kicked out of the defenders because of my level. What level were you? No, that was not a server worker change. I don't know why we lagged there. 17. And I can kind of get it. All right. Please be somewhere accessible. Shit. Do I have to climb up there? How do you even get up there? Is it up there or is it up there? I don't know. Oh no, I am on the same treasure location that I'm stuck on. So you've explored both those hills? Because it could either be up here or up there. Vendors were 24, 25. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of get it. As frustrating as that might be. Sometimes there's like hidden ledges that you can parkour on. Not finding any. Even travel to the desert to look around the giant statue there. Well, now I'm gonna have to go dig around. Find some stuff. I mean, can we parkour to the top of this maybe? We can try, I guess. I don't think there's ledges to do so though, is there? Yeah, there's nothing to stand on there. That sucks. Yeah, there's not gonna be a way up there. The description. Oh wait, that didn't work. That's not helpful. Let me go to the actual thing. This map is of the Eastern Riverland. Giant mage stands over the land, larger than any cyclops. His robe covers the edge of a lake where there is an Extron. His robes cover the edge of a lake. Is that what we're calling this? I mean, it kind of fits, I guess. Tower of Carfen, mage. I don't know about robes. What the hell's that about? I'm not sure that this is actually a lake, but... Statues in the desert's the only one that fits the description. Well, I'm wondering if this actually means more so... Can I open it now? Oh, it's already open. I wonder if it's talking more so... the tower. Like, it's like saying that the tower is like representing a mage or something. And is the robe like shadows? I don't know. Edge of a lake. I mean, we're on the edge of a lake. How do you even get up there? Whoa, what's happening? That's weird. Like if it's up there, there's no way up there. Like that's just... Just angled enough that I cannot get up. What is this letting me try to highlight here? You see that in the wall? Oh, mine copper? Did we just find, is this why we can't find any coppers? Because it's all in this rock? Oh, you son of a bitch. Unable to loot, not enough inventory space? What? You son of a bitch. This doesn't let me fucking do it now. That being serious? It gave me the experience, but it's not letting me loot it. Oh, that's awful. That is absolutely awful. It let me break it. It gave me experience. It also gave me 1,000 experience, which makes me think there is something very valuable right back in that I can now not loot. Oh my god. Got the token of the pack bag. Wow, what's that one? Oh my Jesus. I'm so irritated right now. So I busted it up enough to get the experience, but now I can't loot it. Money back. Jesus Christ. Why won't you just let me loot it? Now I'm not even getting the circle. It despawned, didn't it? That asshole. Well, that's hilarious. So we found our first copper deposit. It was located in a wall. Let us break it. Got experience from it. But I did not have room for it in my inventory. So when I did have room, it would no longer let me put it in my inventory. That's just amazing. Kind of makes me wonder though if this quest item is actually somewhere in the rocks here. If we have a copper node spawning there, then what's to say there's not other stuff that's spawned in this rock, including quest items? Right now I'm just trying to see if there's any white circles that pop out as I run around here. Don't see any. All right. Well, oh wait, what was that? Something there. Is it the tree maybe? Able to interact with item while busy. So it's letting me son of a bitch. It's just like right out of reach. And I can't. I wonder if it's that tree. I can't get up there to chop the tree down to see if it's the tree. See? See a little circle? There's something there. The weird part about it is it like gets me the whole can't interact because I'm doing something else. But then when I say still, it won't let me interact at all. Wonder if that's what it is. Are you there, Lemon? I wonder if this is either that or it's this tree. I don't know which. Can't get up there. That's the problem. I would cut the tree. But I can't parkour my way up there to do so that I've found. A present when he logged in. That's nice. My copper node over there just disappeared. Went away. Where was it? It was over here, right? It was somewhere in this. So here, this is what. See that little circle, Lemon? It's in the rock. And I just can't find a way to interact with it. Unable to interact with item while busy. Anybody got any ideas? I'm not busy, I'm just sitting. All right. Do not think we're getting this figured out, so. I think this is where I call it for today. What is crouch? I'm gonna sit. I'm just trying to find any other pose that would allow me to try to interact with this thing. It annoys me too because as you approach it, the circle gets bigger. But then it disappears. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna be done for today. I am highly curious to see. Well, now where did this damn circle go? There it is.
Look how fat I am. Holy shit.
What a way to end. All right. Who else is streaming?
And now Steven's teabagging me as well.
Favorite one. Who should we raid? There's still flanker. Bed. It's dinner time. ETV. I don't know who that is. You know what? Let's go there. I don't know who this is, but we'll see. This is Rive's new guild, so. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, for this third day in a row. Next weekend I will not be here, so I will not be streaming. My parents' 50th anniversary is wedding anniversary is next weekend, so I will be busy. Now I will probably be taking the week after that off from work. So if that's the case, I will try to make up for that by streaming during the week. So I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. Now I'm highly annoyed. What is this one called? Megalithic Mage? All right. Anything to write down. All right, guys. Thanks again. Y'all be good. See ya. All right, YouTubers and TikTokers. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.